Meanwhile, at the United Nations, Syria is now demanding that the UN Security Council hold an emergency meeting on President Trump's recognition of the Israeli Golan as Israeli. In a letter, Syria's representative wrote that the UN must discuss the situation in the occupied Syrian Golan and the recent flagrant violation of the relevant Security Council's resolution by a permanent member state. Well, although the meeting Syria asked for has not exactly been scheduled, the UN Security Council is set to discuss the issue on Wednesday in an already planned meeting on renewing the UN Disengagement Observer Force's mission, UNDOF being the UN peacekeeping force stationed between Israel and Syria in the Golan. Still, the rest of the international community has so far condemned the United States' recognition. American officials are holding firm that the decision was the right one, though, and at a press briefing with the United States Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo said that this is an incredibly unique situation, as Israel was, quote, fighting a defensive battle to save its nation when it conquered the Golan from Syria in 1967, and so it cannot be the case that a UN resolution is a suicide pact. This in reference to the fact that if Israel were in fact to give up claims to the Golan, we'd immediately have a hostile force marching down from the north, and this is evidenced by both years of rhetoric and attempted incursions. For example, Hezbollah's terror tunnel network and terror cells in the Golan intent on recapturing the plateau. Similarly, Prime Minister Netanyahu on Monday reiterated these points from the tarmac, saying that, quote, when you start wars of aggression and lose territory, as was done in 1967, then don't come back and claim it later. It belongs to us.